Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm on my HQ25 account trying to get some more upgrades done. Probably not going to boost up resource reward just because I'm doing a different video. So I've done this with Grenadiers, I've done this with mechs, and now I want to do it with the medics. Basically, I'm going to try attacking bases with medics, 4 boats of medics, 4 boats of another troop to try to find the best troop to use with your medics. Now, I don't like medics. You guys know I don't like medics. So there's that going against the medics. But I'm going to try my best to try to defeat some of these bases with the T-Med combination. This combination used to be the meta. I almost retreated. That was an accident. This combination used to be the meta, but it's not anymore because medics are just not very good. As soon as the heroes... Okay. I thought I accidentally dropped a shock on my troops. As soon as the heroes came out, medics really don't have a place anymore inside of Boom Beach, in my opinion. The only combination left that medics are okay at is the RZCM, the Riflemen, Grenadiers, Zuka medics, which that's the only combination I would actually bring medics on. Every other combination, I'm not bringing medics because medics just are not very good. And I probably get a lot of flack for that because a lot of people still like bringing the old T-Med combination. But in reality, like, T-Med really isn't that good when you take out a few boats. Obviously, you wouldn't put 4 boats of medics in, but T-Med isn't very good when you take out damage dealing troops and put in troops like medics. Now, this base probably would go down if this guy didn't have 2 freaking shield generators. I think really any combination that's attacking this base will probably end up losing simply because there's 2 shield generators. So I'm going to take that into account, the difficulty of bases, when I make this assessment. This player also has some ice, so I don't think this accurately represents this T-Med combination, but still, the medics don't really do a lot. If you have a troop that stands in front of the tanks, the medics will target that troop like your hero, and this is the hero you would bring. You wouldn't bring a troop like Dr. Kavan. I mean, you could, but I probably wouldn't. Having a troop that stands in front of all your tanks, in my opinion, is stronger than having troops that heal your tanks. So that's why I am not bringing T-Med anymore. So, you know, I have 1 tank left. This guy has some ice. I'm just going to retreat to save some time. It's going to take a while, so we'll just speed it up. So decent score. A good benchmark for the medics. These are maxed out medics, by the way, so top level. They're not like my low level account, which is very low level medics. And I always do 4 boats with this combination, even though you wouldn't actually bring 4 boats. Another big combination I see people bring medics for is, of course, the Grenadiers. And like the tanks, you probably wouldn't bring... We're not going to attack that base anymore. Like the tanks, you probably wouldn't bring 4 boats of Grenadiers. You'd bring more like 6 plus your medics. But like I said, we're just going to bring 4 for all of them to keep it consistent and fair. Now, this base actually kind of sucks because the guy has a grappler, and I didn't see that when I started attacking this base, so I'm just going to have to keep that shocked until my hero gets a little closer. If the grappler takes my hero this early on, we're pretty much screwed. The hero is the only thing really saving me, and you'll see that the medics are just going straight to the hero. Now, for Grenadiers, I feel like it's a little different because I could make the argument that bringing Dr. Kavan would be better for the Grenadiers. Like for the tanks, I wouldn't bring Dr. Kavan. I'd rather have a troop that stands in front of my troops. I've mentioned that already. But for Grenadiers, because they stand farther back, and just the nature of Grenadiers, I feel like having, I'll take out the boom cannon. I feel like bringing Dr. Kavan, and that way my medics would all stay back as well. Like, the issue here is all of my medics are on my hero, which is fine. Like, my hero is staying alive and I'm barely having to use energy drink. But Grenadiers, like you guys know, don't deal a ton of damage. And I'm just re-flaring so I can try my best to get my hero out in front of my troops. These boom cannons have to target my hero and have to stop targeting my Grenadiers. So that's why I dropped that flare. so all these defenses would target my hero instead of my Grenadiers. And it worked out good. I mean, this is a solid attack. I think we'll get a win here. We'll take out the cannon. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason we shouldn't get a win right now. The medics honestly did pretty well. Better than I thought. Better than I thought. I like trying to prove myself wrong. You know, I maxed out my explosive charge a long time ago because I thought it would be funny. And then I realized, wait, the explosive charge is actually a pretty good ability, and I made a whole combination around it, and it was fine. Like, it doesn't suck. But for medics, though, I think they do kind of suck. I'm still standing by that viewpoint. In my opinion, one of the worst troops, regular troops inside of the game. Right next to Cryoneers, right next to mechs. All three of these troops are some of my least favorite. Yeah, after this, we're probably going to be moving into grounds of... This troop is decent, but not amazing. Like, there's certain bases this troop can be good at, but there's other troop combinations that are better. And troops, I would say, like that, probably Scorchers. If you just bring all Scorchers and you don't have 2 in each boat, that's a big add-on. Okay, decent. Probably a little bit better than the tanks in my opinion. I like that combination a little bit more. Okay, let's bring a different troop. You know, I don't want to bring Zookas. Obviously, that would be garbage. By the way, I don't do every troop. I just do troops that I think would work well together. Okay, so we're not going to bring Zookas. Obviously, we're not going to bring heavies because they're just a tanking troop. Riflemen, I feel like, would be fun to do, so I'm just going to do Riflemen. Obviously, like, you would never use this combination in practice, and I'm also going to attack this lower level player just because this combination in and of itself is going to be pretty weak. Probably Taunt or Dr. Kavan would be a better hero, but I'm already attacking. I'm just going to go through with it. Get that shock down. We saw a couple days ago when I did a 4 maxed out Doom Cannons versus every troop inside of Boom Beach. We saw that Doom Cannons hurt Riflemen kind of a lot. So I'm going to keep the Doom Cannon shocked. I feel like that's the best approach. Now let's focus some of our energy and take down the rocket launchers. Because the rocket launchers are the key to this base winning. They also, this shock launcher needs to go down. Actually, I probably could have avoided that. I think I could just stick to this right hand side and be fine. I mean, my medics are kind of being clutch right now. Obviously, all Riflemen and medics is gonna be a good combination because that's the only thing that can really save the Riflemen. You have so many Riflemen. Every defense pretty much does splash damage, and if your medics reverse that, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We're actually going to get a win with this kind of trolley combination. I mean, obviously, this person is 10 levels lower than the players we typically attack, and I did that on purpose because this combination isn't very strong. We just saw an amazing performance by the medics, by the Riflemen, so good job to them. I think I'll probably still put them around the Grenadiers, if not a little below the Grenadiers. Probably below the tanks as well. The T-Med is just a well-known combination that it's not garbage, guys. Don't get me wrong. T-Med is a good combination, but in my opinion, just bringing tanks, all tanks with Doctor or with a Bullet Energy Drink, that's just a better combination. Just like Hookah is a good combination, but when you have something like Bombardiers, bringing heavies and Bombardiers is just a way better combination. So that's kind of how I view it. I mean, you might hear me say don't bring a certain combination. That's only because there's a way better combination out there. So I'm going to bring Scorchers, Medics. I have Energy Drink. We'll just bring Energy Drink for like all of these players. Here's a level 72. Pretty tough. Has a lot of ice. We're just going to find a new opponent. That's not going to go well. I'm trying to get a good benchmark here. Level 69. We should breeze through this player. I kind of want 2 boats of medics on, or 1 boat of medics per 1 boat of Scorchers. It looks like we're getting that nice little split right now. I'm not going to drop any energy right now because I just want to conserve and see what's happening. I've never really used this combination. I probably made a video on it, but I just want to observe and see how it's going so I can make an accurate call. So obviously Scorchers have just a beast load amount of health. And medics don't really heal up that much. I mean, they do heal up, but like this Scorcher barely being hit on the left-hand side is not really growing in health. I mean, you can see I have a massive clump of medics. I mean, it's growing, but I don't think this combination is very good. I mean, I know we just defeated this base by a large margin, and we didn't use any energy until the very, very end. So I don't know where to place this, but maybe like around the Grenadiers. Yeah, I think probably around the Grenadiers and Team Ed. So kind of like every other combination, it's decent, but it would be better without the medics. Okay, we'll do one more attack. And for the sake of it, I'm just going to bring Bombardiers. This is not a combination I would ever recommend, but I want to see it because Bombardiers are just really, really good. We have Energy Drink. Energy Drink will tank damage. My medics will heal up my hero. This is a little too low for the video, so we'll just find a new opponent. That guy had a ton of loot. I kind of wish I didn't do that. This guy also has a ton of loot. And 2 grapplers. That makes this combination a little bit harder, but I like the beach. I like the beach. So we're going to get 2 shocks down. Kind of a sloppy landing, in my opinion. We won't need to shock the grapplers for long. I just want to make sure that they don't take my hero. I really need my hero to stay in the middle of the battlefield for a lot of reasons, but the main reason being I need to tank from both sides because I don't have any heavies. And now it's fine. They can take medics if they want. Looks good to me. My hero is on the right-hand side, so we're going to have to support our troops on the left-hand side. We don't have any energy left, which really sucks. That shock launcher is going to hit me and that hurts. Dang it. A little too late, too. I should have shocked the rocket launcher instead of the other defense. Okay, I mean, not going the greatest. Not going the greatest. The shock launcher is really going to hurt. I just need to take down both of them. Clutch. Okay. Medics are just healing up a few select Bombardiers. I love it. I think we'll get a win here, surprisingly. But I don't know how much of that is credited to the medics. I mean, I could beat that base with pretty much every combination, but maybe the Grenadiers and medics. Okay, I mean, decent. I have to put it above the Grenadiers. It's just a way better combination. I think simply because Bombardiers are better than Grenadiers by a large margin. So I don't really know if we have any definitive answer. Obviously, Team Ed is up there for the best troop to use with medics. Team Ed is up there for sure. Bombardiers and medics was decent. Honestly, pretty surprised it worked out that well. I barely lost any. I would still rather have heavies though than the medics. Scorchers, medics, probably pretty good, but again, like I would rather just bring all Scorchers. And then the Riflemen, obviously like the lowest of them. So probably I would say tanks. I think I might have ranked tanks below Grenadiers, but I think now that I think about it, I would pick tanks over the Grenadiers. So I think tanks won this video, kind of what you would have suspected. But I hope you enjoyed. Please drop a like if you did, and I'll talk to you guys next time.